The hog slaughtered in the fall must last the winter. The hog provides the shortening for the cornbread, the meat for the sausage, and the grease for the gravy.
It starts with the grandmothers, and it starts with the generation that cooked everything that they grew and cooked the recipes and dishes that had been passed down for multiple generations. At a very early age, I saw firsthand at my grandmother's table how food can nurture someone and their soul. And that is the greatest privilege of all time. Audrey was my grandmother, and my grandmother has always been perhaps my biggest inspiration. When I was tasked with naming the restaurant that I wanted to spend my life in, it was an easy choice. Every day when I walk into work, I see her signature on the door. It's a constant reminder as I walk through these doors to keep all of the lessons that I learned from her in mind and do my best to honor her legacy. One of the main things that I wanted to achieve with how people felt when they came here was how I feel when I walk into a museum. There's a sense of discovery and awe that comes over me that I really wanted to pass that on to the guests as they walk in and experience the restaurant. So we set it up similar to a museum. So there's over 75 pieces of art. I'd spent the first half of my career restoring the ideas and crops and recipes of the Low Country where I lived for over a decade. And I wanted to spend the second half of my life in a restaurant where I could focus on hopefully contributing something similar to Appalachian food. The daily challenge is, how do we create a place and an experience for the guest that involves them in our mission and vision? When an ingredient walks in the door, we ask the question, what can we do that hasn't been done? If we've seen it done before, if we've done it before, we can't start there. Having several restaurants throughout my career, this is the one that I want to cook my last meal in. This is the restaurant that I will retire in. And when I wake up each day, this is the restaurant that I'll be excited to walk into. And creating a place like that is a difficult task. And we've been working on this project now for almost 3 years, and just sitting here thinking about it and talking about it is quite surreal because we've created that place.